Welcome to All In from KNSU Television on the campus of Nicholls State University. I'm your host, Savannah Rome. Columbia University students are stepping into a new campus environment Monday after their university announced sweeping policy changes while they were away on spring break. In response, the policy changes prompted a protest on the students' first day back. Sherelle Hubbard has more.
When we fight, we win!
Columbia University faculty echoed the chants of former vice presidential candidate Kamala Harris amid the institution seemingly bowing to the Trump administration's list of demands following its cancellation of $400 million in federal funding over campus protests.
Trump's cuts kill teaching and learning. They kill research. They kill knowledge. They kill truth. And they kill people.
The university on Friday announced several changes demanded by the Trump administration, restricting protests, banning face masks, overhauling disciplinary policies, placing sanctions on student groups in violation, and reviewing the school's Middle East Studies admissions and curriculum.
I'm angry. This attack is an exquisitely effective tool for trying to take down higher education as part of a larger conservative agenda hell-bent on destroying universities as we know them.
Columbia was first to see its funding slashed as part of Trump's threats to cut federal money to colleges accused of tolerating anti-Semitism amid the Israel-Hamas war. But faculty at the vigil warned that the administration could threaten higher education.
It yielded to extortion by an arrogant regime making moves that threaten great harm to Columbia.
I'm Sherelle Hubbard reporting.
In addition to slashing federal funding, the Trump administration directed immigration officers to arrest a Columbia graduate and prominent Palestinian activist Mahmoud Khalil on March 8th. Khalil, a legal permanent U.S. resident married to a U.S. citizen, played a central role in protests against the Israel-Hamas war on Columbia's campus last year. He is currently in ICE custody. The administration accuses him of supporting Hamas, but hasn't provided any evidence. Khalil's lawyers say he's being targeted for supporting Palestinians and argue his constitutionally protected right to free speech is being violated. Last week, Crown hosted a talent show in the Danoff Theater. Charles Tenney was there to cover the event.
Crown has decided to perform an open mic talent show where people can come and show out their talents.
So Crown is an organization to help primarily black men get through college because we tend to have like a lower graduation rate than most of the demographics. So that's pretty much all it is to make sure that we all find our own little groups of people. I've met people from Crown and they also help us accomplish things that we want to do, like for example, the thing we just did tonight.
We do try to partake in any type of any other events they have on campus. Like I know last summer we did like the plant the trees. Of course, you know about the little basketball tournaments we be hosting occasionally. We performed our Crown event, which is basically pretty much a talent show. It was open mic, so anyone could get on there. Even I said a couple lines, but it was pretty much a talent show. We had people from Phi Mu Alpha.
I think it went well, just the fact that people did take time out of their day to come and show up and clown around with us and show off any talents they had. I think it was a success. My favorite thing tonight was definitely like when the fraternity came and sung for us. I knew it was going to be good, but I wasn't expecting it to be like that good. I think the fellas really did really nice. I would say it's extremely helpful. Like if you're able to join Crown, I say join it. They make sure that we're on top of our schoolwork. They help us get any help that we need. So it's pretty good organization.
Crown had helped me a lot. Like my freshman year, I was kind of it's a little funny, but I was kind of a hermit. Like I pretty much woke up, went to class, got Chick-fil-A, then went back to my dorm. That's all I did my freshman year. And just one day I just happened to see the Crown Instagram post. I was like, let me check it out. And the rest was history. I would definitely recommend everybody to join. Like, there's no disadvantage to joining Crown.
Reporting from KNSU TV, I'm Charles Tenney. Crown has decided to perform an open mic.
Now we will take a break. When we come back, sports reporter Brogan Burns will join to talk sports.
Every year, thousands of tons of litter are thrown from our cars onto the unsuspecting wildlife below. Polluting our wetlands and cluttering our forests. Please reconsider and don't litter. You're only killing our wildlife.
To stop impaired driving in South Louisiana, we all have a part.
I'm going to do my part too.
I'm not going to insist that you have just one more before you leave the bar.
If I think you're impaired,
I'll take your keys.
Anytime you've been drinking, just sleep on my couch.
I'll be the designated driver tonight.
I'll call a cab if you need one.
I'm not going to drink and drive.
please do your part too.
I should have done my part, and because I didn't, I lost my best friend.
Join our Safe Community Partnership.
Tailgating in Louisiana is punishable by a hefty fine. This is followed by rising insurance costs and a possible loss of a driver's license. Wouldn't you rather spend your money on clothes, entertainment, food, books? We believe you'd rather spend your money elsewhere.
This message is brought to you by the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development.
Welcome back to All In. I am Brogan Burns. Nichols traveled to Biloxi to take on the 13th ranked Southern Miss Eagles. Sports reporter Connor Gisclair was there.
Nichols traveled to Biloxi, beating Southern Miss 8-5, picking up their first win against a Quad 1 team since LSU in 2023.
Nichols' Andy Miller got the Colonels on the board in the third inning after hitting the first home run of his collegiate career.
Oh, good. I didn't really think I hit a home run, not gonna lie, but I saw it go, and then all the energy from the energy from the dugout, I mean, that helped. After that home run, I mean, since then, I mean, never went down, so that obviously helped us win that game.
Oh man, what a great performance! I think 3 hits. He hit his first Division I homer. Played great defense at shortstop, and really since he started playing, he's kind of been a catalyst for the team and done a great job. And so I'm really proud of him. Just the stick-to-itiveness that he has, and I'm really proud of Andy.
Southern Miss's Matthew Russo tallied 3 RBIs after not hitting just one, but a pair of dingers on the night. Pinch hitter Narvin Booker Jr. recorded an infield hit on this bunt, scoring Jaden Kalura.
It means a lot for the team and myself. So I had a passing a few weeks ago, and I had to take some time off from the team. Guys had my back, and I just had to work my way back into the lineup and just be ready. So he told me to be ready and trust God.
And then tonight he was ready for his opportunity, came in, executed that squeeze to perfection, and just I'm so proud of him. What a A+ human being he is.
Nichols' Harper Jordan earned his 3rd win of the season, striking out 2 batters, only allowing 1 run. Nichols picked up their first road win of the season and their 2nd straight win against Southern Miss in Biloxi.
First road win, I guess technically neutral, but yeah, on the road for us, it was definitely a Southern Miss atmosphere. But no, it was awesome, man. We've been waiting for that one. So I told them tonight after the game, hey, now we've broke through the ceiling. Let's just go ahead and go on a run.
Reporting for KNSU TV, I'm Connor Gisclair.
Yesterday, Nichols won a doubleheader against Jackson State, 10-0 for the first game and 11-3 for the second. Tomorrow, Nichols Beach Volleyball will play Texas Wesleyan at 8 a.m. and Loyola at 1:45 p.m. Softball will play Lamar tomorrow at noon and at 2 p.m. And Nichols Baseball will travel to Nacogdoches to play Northwestern. University of Southern California star Juju Watkins suffered a season-ending knee injury in the women's NCAA basketball tournament Monday. It happened during the top-seeded Trojans game against Mississippi State. In the first quarter, Watkins was taking the ball up the court on a fast break when she collided with Bulldog senior guard Chandler Prater. Watkins' right knee buckled awkwardly, and she went down hard to the ground. Watkins immediately clutched her knee and had to be lifted off of the court. The Trojans went on to win the game handedly and advanced to the Sweet 16. USC later announced Watkins will undergo surgery and rehabilitation. The loss of their centerpiece will make USC's pursuit of a national championship much more daunting challenge. That's all we have for sports. After a short break, Savannah will be back to talk entertainment.
To stop impaired driving in South Louisiana, we all have a part.
I'm going to do my part too.
I'm not going to insist that you have just one more before you leave the bar.
If I think you're impaired,
I'll take your keys.
Anytime you've been drinking, just sleep on my couch.
I'll be the designated driver tonight.
I'll call a cab if you need one.
I'm not going to drink and drive.
please do your part too.
I should have done my part, and because I didn't, I lost my best friend.
Join our Safe Community Partnership.
Every year, thousands of tons of litter are thrown from our cars onto the unsuspecting wildlife below. Polluting our wetlands and cluttering our forests. Please reconsider and don't litter. You're only killing our wildlife.
Welcome back to All In. The 321 Dash was at the Bayou Country Children's Museum
Upside Down's
last week.
hosts the
KNSU
321
reporter
Dash this
Jackson Morrow
Saturday.
attended the
The
event.
fourth annual Down Syndrome Dash featured a 5K run and an extra .11 mile fun dash, followed by a World Down Syndrome Day celebration. This celebration featured live music from the Parish County Line and the Bucktown All-Stars, as well as a jambalaya cook-off and several other fun activities.
I love events like this, and the community comes together. It's a great cause. Whenever these things come about, I like to participate in them, just to let the community know, like, I'm here too, man. I love you guys, and I want to support whatever's going on. One of my favorite teachers, man, she actually has a Down syndrome kid, and I'll never forget when I was struggling young waiter. She actually threw some extra money to me one time at Copeland's, and that meant a lot to me. So when we got bigger in our lives, my wife and I, we donated to Upside Down, just to give back, and that always resonates with me, So, when people are going through these kind of things, I want to help the same way I've been helped. And the real fun thing about that is I'm not someone with Down syndrome, I'm just a person. The same way somebody with Down syndrome is just a person.
Upside Downs is a nonprofit organization committed to helping the Down syndrome community through new parent support, recreational activities, raising awareness, and advocating for a brighter future.
So I actually do not have anyone in my family that has a diagnosis of Down syndrome, but I started being involved in this event when it first started 4 years ago, and since then now have all these amazing people in my life, and I get more hugs than I know what to do with, which is fabulous. One thing that I really, really love about my involvement with this event and the organization is that, so I have a 9-year-old that does not have Down syndrome, but he's hanging out with other 9-year-olds who have Down syndrome, and he's just figuring out and connecting with them and learning. They like to play just like he likes to play, and they like the swings and the pirate ship just like he does. So one of the coolest things about this event is all of the inclusion and everybody hanging out together, and that's the thing that makes me the most happy. Everything from this event, this is our one big fundraiser a year, and everything from this event supports the mission and the projects that Upside Down does. One of the major programs that we have, or projects that we have, is our basket program, where we have baskets in our hospitals within the region, so that when a family receives a diagnosis, oftentimes that diagnosis comes with an "I'm sorry" message. We want the message to be, "Congratulations, we're so excited and welcome to our family." And so that's sort of where we started. And then since then, grown, and we have our magical dance party. And we had this past summer, we did a bike camp and a swim camp, and so we're growing and adding. As this event grows and makes more money, we're able to grow and add more programs and projects.
Reporting for KNSU TV, I'm Jackson Morrow. We like
Today's entertainment news takes us from the vast Pacific Ocean to your home aquarium. David Daniel has the scoop in our Hollywood Minute.
This is a call from the ancestors.
It's still smooth sailing for Moana 2. After topping $1 billion at the worldwide box office, the sequel has had more than 27 million views in its first 5 days on Disney+.
We go on these long, emotional journeys to make this, and you really don't know how people will react to it. But to be there, and for me especially, part of my cultural heritage comes from Samoa, and to be with people from the community that you are celebrating and seeing their reaction, and it being so positive is absolutely incredible.
At any given moment, there are 27 million reef wildlife individuals in the aquarium pipeline. The pipeline begins at the point of capture, and it ends when the fish goes belly up in a home aquarium.
The documentary Aquariums, The Dark Hobby claims a high percentage of tropical fish in people's homes die within a year, fueling a constant need for collecting more from the world's oceans. The film shows the vital role of the fish in the health of coral reefs and how the tropical fish trade threatens their existence. Aquariums, The Dark Hobby, produced by Martin Sheen, debuts Tuesday on digital platforms. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
That's all we have for today. Join us next week on another episode of All In. Once again, I'm Savannah Rome, and remember, go Colonels!